welcome back from that quick break. You know, over the weekend, we were trending. Our AI reporter on Bullet TV was trending. There were lots of controversies about it on social media. People were saying it's not worth it. People were saying it's coming to take jobs. People were saying that you cannot do everything. Right here in the studios today, we have Kwaku Quansah. And Kwaku is the head of new media at Tobinco Media Group. We are here to have a conversation with him. Everything that we need to know about our AI reporter. Kwaku,
Welcome to
welcome to the studio.
You are causing trouble everywhere.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, actually.
Oh,
thank you.
So we want to know why AI Margaret? What inspired it?
Okay, so I think this is going to be the perfect time for me to give people's flowers to them. So I think back last year, we had an MD, Madam Odelia. Yeah, and she was pretty much the brain behind the whole AI.
Right.
So we had a conversation. I mean, I buy into it because I'm more of, into AI myself. So that was literally like where the conversation started from. And then we went into like the creation. So we got one creative person, what's her name? Sorry if I don't remember names, but then, Mary. So Mary came into the picture, came up with the whole avatar, and then we just decided to like launch it. So it was a whole plan, but just not to get away from the purpose of the AI. We studied, and then we were like, media houses are running on human journalism. It's great, right? How about we add AI to it? But in that, what we are looking at is making sure that the AI serves as an assistance and not to like take anybody's jobs, like just like, the conversation is going on. So the idea was for it to come in and then basically step in as like the grandmother to take care of her child's child, you understand? So it gives women, also men, the chance to focus on like the documentaries and then the other important, I mean, everything is important, but then, the other things that demand a human, feel. So that was literally the whole plan. And then we launched it through our, 1 year anniversary. So that happened, and then here we are, AI.
So I sense a bit of personification in there.
Yeah.
Why the name Margaret to an AI that is not human?
Okay, so that's also an interesting one, right? The backstory for that is, the chairman of Tobinco Groups, Dr. Samuel Amotobin. Her mother is Margaret Tobbin.
Right.
So, yeah, just I'm learning. I mean, so that was literally the brain for the name, right? So we were thinking, okay, how about giving it a human feel, right? So instead of using, I don't know, like a match foreign name, like maybe Lizzie or Lena or whatever, we decided. It's not male now, but yeah, we decided to like bring it home. So it was more of like a dedication to the chairman of Tobinco Groups, and then it was really well like executed.
So whose idea was that with the naming?
So the naming, I'm not sure if I can speak on that, but I think looking at the fact that we still want to create some sort of legacy, we are looking at bringing everything together. So the name was strategic. I mean, for me,
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, if you are in a position where the chairman himself has given you an opportunity to do something, I think it would be best for you to like appreciate him in that regard. And the AI, I think, is really groundbreaking, I should say. Yeah. It's really, really good.
It's a personality programmed, or it will evolve with time?
Yes. I mean, so with that, I think that the idea is for it to be more human. But as it stands now, it's being programmed. Like they give it the prompt, then it would basically just read the news. But with the evolution, I'm not sure if maybe we'll get into that later on. But I mean, as time is going on, we would still work at it. We'll try and explore, and then see if it would work.
Right.
Well, it is what it is. We're still having a conversation about AI and the media. Of course, case study is Margaret Tobbin, the popular AI newscaster. You can be a part of this conversation by WhatsApping us or calling us on 055-851-3825. 055-851-3825.
Right.
Is Margaret Tobbin cost effective as compared to hiring a human being to do the job?
Wow, this is just going to give you some inside story. But so Margaret Tobbin, to be very honest, is I mean, I could say it's in par, but when you look at the usage, right, getting an AI to speak for like 5 minutes or even less, I think looking at the cost that goes into it, it is very effective. Like, but just to say that is not the reason why we are kind of using it, because we are still trying to give like the human aspect of journalism its credit, right? So the AI is just basically to assist it. However, I mean, there's cost to everything, right? So yeah, I mean, I would say that it is cost effective. Considering that, like the AI is just speaking for like 5 minutes and then that would be it. I mean, the whole program itself, it's like a package. So if the AI speaks, then, there is the assets, then that's just how it's supposed to go. But yeah, I think it is actually like cost effective.
Very Kwaku. Is AI Margaret meant to complement reporters, like ease pressure on them, or it has come to compete with them?
Yeah, so that is a conversation that I think it's going on. From my experience or expertise as being in the media space for possibly like 10 years, I would say that it is here to like assist, right? My concept about AI in journalism, and this is great because I'm working on something with one lecturer around it, not to say so much, but it's supposed to like assist and then also help, right? The idea is human plus AI, not human versus AI. Okay, so when AI is introduced into like the newsroom, it's just to like take the burden of a little, like load. Yeah, I mean, everybody deserves like a vacation. So if, let's say, like a news anchor wants to like go to the Bahamas or whatever, I'm just using an example, but I mean, the AI is there to like just assist. Okay, that is the point. So it is not here to compete, not at all. And I don't know if that answered the question.
It does, it does. So for those of us at home that do not know who AI Margaret is, maybe you may not have chanced on it, we have Margaret bulletin on our screens right here. Let's take a look at it.
Richard Kumado is this afternoon questioning security arrangements at outdoor events involving students. This followed incidences of violence and breakdown of law and order among senior high schools in the country, the latest involving students of Obra Cherry Senior High Technical School and students of the Swedru School of Business in Agona Swedru on Thursday. The incident left a student in a critical condition. Speaking in an interview with Bullet TV, Richard Kumado said event security among students should be of top priority to organizer to avoid surprises.
Margaret.
Right, that was quite interesting. So, Kwaku, we are trying to localize this whole thing, right? And then looking at or listening to her accent, don't you think there's a bit of contradiction here?
Oh, there is. It's also one of the concerns that people, people on social media are like sort of raising. I think the idea is that it should evolve, because when we just listened to the AI, we could realize that there were a little like distortions with the pronunciations, right? The idea is that for now. we would explore, right? Even looking at some of the ways that we tried doing, we were given the prompts the way it sounds locally, so that the AI can actually adapt to that. That was like pretty much no cost at all. So if you are typing, say, let me just use a name like Ikuya, right? The way it sounds, it's going to sound like Ekuya. Yeah. So the AI is supposed to pick that, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's just one way of looking at it. The other way is also like trying, other AI tools, because I believe that, not just one AI is going to do the job. I mean, obviously, if you are using it and then you realize that there are some nuances you need to check, then you would just, try and explore. So I think that, for now, the AI needs to be tested with, like, trying different prompts, also looking at the tools that we can use. Because, yes, it's not perfect. Yeah, I mean, obviously, having what do you call it, like a newscaster speaking in a different accent, yeah, it would definitely cause problems.
And people also came for her looks. Are we doing something also about her looks?
Yes. So I mean, what we started with was the outfits, right? We realized that in the local market or in our market, having to represent like Ghana, its heritage is very important. So we decided to like take a look at the the outfits first. Now the hair, that is also another thing. We are looking at trying to like explore like braids, which is what we usually see here. But also it has to go in line with how journalism or broadcasting, like the rules and all that. Yeah, it has to go in line with that. So I think we are actually putting in work. One, we've done good job with the outfits. So yeah, I think moving on, we would try and then look at the other.
And I'm curious to know, how does an AI newscaster handle breaking news or unexpected news while there's a live update on air?
Yeah, so let me just give you like the setup, right? So the AI, it's going to depend on how fast, and that is what it was actually brought in to solve, right? If there is a breaking news, obviously the AI would have to join the news belt, like whenever like the news is going on. But the prompt and how fast we are able to get the prompt is what is going to determine for the AI to be faster or not. Because if I get the prompt, let's say I get a type in, let's say breaking news, this is that, and then the prompt is being sent to the person developing the AI, it makes it faster, right? I mean, I'm not sure how the newsroom reading goes, because I think you would have to like make up, you would have to go and sit behind. And then the whole camera production is going to happen. But for AI, all you have to do is just generate it, put a prompt in, and then it is good to go, right? To what, MCR? I'm not sure if people know like the technical term of that, but yeah. So the point is, it's supposed to be fast, right? It's supposed to like solve the issue of when news is supposed to go. So for breaking, just get the prompt and then good to go. Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Now, would you say that it's ethical to, create an AI, the form of a report?
Because it's one of the questions that came up a
lot. Yeah. Interestingly, I mean, when you think about the ethical bit of it, like in my expertise again, whether it's good or not depends on how you use it. I think that people should understand that, right? How you use it, its transparency, and then the integrity bit of it, right? It being ethical, I think it's debatable, right? Or not. But what I would say is that, in journalism, there are ethical like rules rules and policies. And I believe it's standing for AI in media or journalism. So you are not supposed to misinform, misalign, disinform. It's the same thing that is going to, reflect on AI in journalism. I mean,
Right.
I know most people actually use AI to spread like misinformation. But then that's the thing too, because the conversation here is that when if AI is spreading misinformation, who is going to take accountability for that, right? Is it the AI or is it the person behind the AI? And that's a very sort of like difficult question to answer because you can't beat AI or you can't punish it.
Right.
You have to like move on to the person or the company using that. So I guess like the conversation on it being ethical or not simply depends on how you use it, right?
Right.
For good or bad.
Nana, where do you draw the line? What is this one thing you would not allow AI Margaret Tobbin to do on air as a newscaster?
Yeah, misinformed. Also, I mean, if I'm being very practical, looking at the kind of content flow that we are working with, because the AI now is reading news, right? And news is a very, actually all topics is very sensitive. So you make sure that the AI is not going to say something that is not there, or maybe make fun of a situation, because some of the concerns
Yes.
were on how
She was talking about a sad news, but
Yes.
she had a smile on.
Right.
yes, and it is AI. Like the idea is that artificial intelligence it's going to like get better like with time, right? So if there is a feature or like a tool that gives it the emotion, then yes, we can use that. But as it stands now, even in our parts of the world, we are limited as much as AI goes. So when something like that happens, somebody sitting behind the TV would think that like the AI is just not being sensitive
Right.
about the whole issue, and like when it comes to that, it will
Right.
create a problem. So
Right.
I think my main concern is like misinforming, because information as it stands is like it's like currency. It's
Right.
like a new currency for us. And if you are big on social media or you are into that space, I think that is a very important thing.
Right, Kwaku. So is AI Margaret open to advertisement, and can brands endorse her?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, again, I don't know what I'm supposed to say or not, but yeah, I think we're having some good leads. Also, we need to first of all like look at how quality it is going to come
Right.
out,
Right.
because the plan is not just for news. We are looking at other, aspects of content, like comedy, like lifestyle, like even business,
Right.
Not to spill so much, but I mean, I am extremely excited that we are the leading, media organization in Ghana, like using AI, for content. So yes, just to say that it is actually open to advertise, and if you are a tech head or you are into tech, I think this is the right spot for you. Okay, bring
Right.
us money.
Right.
We need money.
Who controls the information that AI Margaret brings out? Who feeds AI with the news?
Okay, so there is a structure, right? When you come into the newsroom, the reporters, right? They basically get the information. They bring it out. It is properly vetted and worked on. Even sometimes it's taken from bites from like a news that is already trending,
Right.
and that made it to the main news, right? So when that happens, it is sent in as a script, and then there is a video editor, or should I say AI specialist, who edits these videos, and then that is when everything is being worked on. So it actually moves from the newsroom because that's where the most, information comes out, and then it goes straight to the editing process.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. So we have some comments on AI Margaret. I mentioned earlier that over the weekend we went viral. Let's take a look at what some people have to say about our reporter.
Yeah.
So that's right there, right behind this. So this one was an announcement of it. Bullet TV has introduced Ghana's first AI newscaster, Margaret Tobbin. They say the move is to allow staff, especially women, to take needed family breaks without fear of losing their roles.
I agree.
I mean, I think he touched on it. Let's see if we have other ones.
This is what happens to relying on extra hands or running a shift systems. Are they saying that all their female newscasters have the same period for family demands? hey, Zubaida Ismail, please. And this one says, LOL, Margaret's good performance will be the beginning of the end for newscaster roles in all TV stations. No, Kwaku mentions that it's not coming to take everybody's job. It is here to assist.
All right, next one says, meanwhile, we did hear still they use type exchange election results in 2026. God, I beg. Next one said, the time is ticking. People will lose their jobs and media owners will be a one-man squad.
No.
Next one said, no, you guys could have asked them with their permission to use their license and then still use them while they were away. And it goes on and on. Now, Kwaku, do you see a future where newsrooms will be entirely run by AI?
Wow, that's an interesting question, really. For the future, I would say that it's unknown, right? My hope personally is that news or like the future of news is going to be an inclusion, because real journalism is actually human. Like when you think about it. And even when you think about it, the more a human being is needed to actually make the AI work. Right. So, I like when you are considering like all angles, I would say that the idea should be human and then AI. Just adding both, and then putting like the AI in places where it will excel well. Like being able to defeats the purpose of slowness to news and it being faster and everything. So I think, like, if you ask me, the future of AI, it is unknown, right? I do feel, though, that, like, there's going to be more work done with AI. Ideally, it should be the front, and then somebody's going to be behind it to actually work those kinks. But, yeah, I mean, journalism itself, it is a very special kind of like area that you would really need human beings to touch on these things.
Okay, can we get the rest of the comments back on the screen? I'm interested in that, so that Kwaku, you say we need to squeeze all the answers out of. I'm glad that you touched on that, because those are, I mean, and that's why I'm sure everyone is actually like, they are coming for our jobs and all of that.
You have some.
Yes.
This one
Mel, let's
says,
go.
they are sadly telling the newscasters that replacing them won't be hard, so take all the breaks you need if you want. And then this says, give her Ghanaian accent before the we was people fight.
That's true, Niger.
That was my people.
But
yeah, that was an interesting one.
So these are the things. How do we get people to, because whether we like it or not, AI is here to stay.
Yeah.
How do we get people to embrace this new? It's not even new to embrace, of course, something new, because it's not like rife in our part of the world.
Yeah. I mean, well said. I think if we are going back to the whole AI, and I speak for journalism, for that part. AI was introduced in journalism in 2018. Right. And this was in China. It's one of the news agencies there, right? And when you look at it, it's been I don't know, maybe 5-6 years, not too sure, but it's been so many years. I would say that we need to consider orientation, orienting people, because in as much as we try to push the whole AI agenda, we are also forgetting that, there are like late developers in every chain of civilization, right? And
Absolutely.
this is not to say that we don't know much. It's just that the mass should be educated. You orient them, like you incorporate all these AI, like, I would say that AI content that is supposed to like educate. So going to tech, right? Things that we can use AI for. Also, I mean, I don't know because I left the senior high school a very long time ago. But I mean, these things should be
Exactly.
introduced, right? Like amazing way to code. We have AI tools for that, even Chat GPT, if I get it right.
Yeah.
It's like it's helping a lot of people in their workplaces. So obviously, like if you think about like the whole usage and it being in the position to like diffuse amongst us, we need to like accept that, oh, this is going to be a good change for us. Like just understanding, being able to educate ourselves, and then just get to the point where, okay, if it is not our top one, it can possibly be like the top three, helping us doing things, So yeah, I would say the orientation is really important. It will take time, obviously, but this is the first step. And I believe that AI is not new here in Ghana, right? It was just because the media space is so concerned with like how journalism and like information is being spread out. So I think that's why it picked up.
Introducing it
Yeah,
is more like
yeah, because there is an AI that I think this was back in 2023. There was an AI that was doing DJing. And people didn't even see the need for it. But now I think that it is worth like looking into that part where we educate people. Yeah.
Right. Be reminded that you can call us or send us WhatsApp messages to join the conversation on 055-851-3825. 851-3825. Kwaku, is AI Margaret limited to just news reading, or there are
Well,
other
time will be
things?
we'll be here and then,
Hosting
Vice
shows,
Central. This is the
this
culture.
is
This
the
is AI in the building. Kwaku, tell me, let me know.
No. I would say this, that the AI is, again, it's not here to like cause any trouble. Like the human element is so crucial that if you don't take time, like the AI usage will become messy, right? So I would say that looking into other, like I touched on earlier on, looking into the other content flow, which is like comedy, using it for things that aren't already, in, right? Even if it is to like have a little piece of it, it's just going to assist it, right? So I would say that lifestyle, right?
Right.
When it comes to possibly like the voiceover, it could help, right? Not completely take over. So comedy, we can even develop a whole show for it, right? Because again, like the whole idea, I mean, keep hammering on that is that AI is just going to like help with content.
Right.
Okay, so you don't have to fear.
Right.
All right, you guys don't have to fear. Nobody should fear.
Okay, so we have some WhatsApp messages coming in. This one says, wow, what he did was so interesting because for that day, that was my first time watching news because of the AI he used.
Right.
And that's very creative of him. And another says, oh, I thought that the person who was to make or talk about that news was not in. That was why you used the AI.
That's fair. That's a fair concern.
So, trying to say that he used Margaret to replace the news reporter. All right, so Kwaku, we see, I've been monitoring it for a while, and then I see the different outfits that you've been giving. What informs a particular outfit?
Okay, even before I get into that, if I don't do this, I mean, it would be a taboo.
Right.
But I think there is a whole team working on the AI. So just giving like big shout outs to Nana Kwesi. I mean, he is literally into the whole editing of it, and also Nanajwa, the head, for pretty much like making it sustainable, at least. So with the outfit, I think I believe based on the prompts, right, we decided to blend a few colors.
Right.
We also mirrored it from the main like news reading, how most presenters, actually dress up for the news. I would say that the only difference that you can tell is that, okay, this is more artificial, but again, the colors was just to add a little bit, and also mirror from what most or the standard of news reporters, how
Especially
they
for
dress.
next month and Ghana month, what plans do you guys have for her?
Oh.
Are we going to see
Oh,
the
they're like,
Gilly and the
No, so
that Gilly and the I need to find out what are the plans you have for Margaret?
wow. Yeah, no, but like I don't know if you've noticed, but as of I think this week,
Right.
yeah, we've been making the prompt in a way that it wears more African prints, and also like the dresses that have like the Ghana colors in
Right.
it.
Right.
So I think that is one face of it, but also just going in with the news, that's the kind of like plan that we have for Ghana month, because what we plan to do is just involve it as much as we can, right? There are a lot of plans. I don't want to spill them here,
Right.
but yeah, much really looks good. We are moving in possibly 3 or 4 phases, right, for the whole Ghana month celebration. Yeah.
We still have some comments coming in.
Let's read them.
This says the real innovation isn't the AI anchor, it's the PR team that figured out how to sell. We found a cheaper replacement as empowering women to take breaks. This is a bit heavy. The other one, this is actually a question to you, right? So you answer. It says, if they are not available, have another human take on their role till they return. They are doing this to replace actual humans and pay less people. Is it true?
It's not. I would say again, AI is just reading, if we are being honest, right? And I've actually seen the full length of how long it's supposed to read. It's reading about like 4 minutes or 5 minutes, right? There is a whole, there are like shows that are pretty much like 3 hours long. That is just for like news anchors, or I'll say even for like, presenters.
Right.
Okay. So just the AI taking about 3 minutes of that space, to me, I think that it is a good idea, right? Because when you consider, on bullets we have noon targets. Noon targets is a whole hour, right?
True.
And I don't think it would even sound right, like for an AI to be sitting or to be on people's screen for like an hour. Let's just be as human as much as possible. So it's not to replace. The point is to help. Okay, even more so, just add to it, not not take out, right? Like I always say, consider it human plus AI, not human versus AI, so that it makes it easy for you to swallow. Yeah.
And we still have some more comments. This one says, "Oh, this is thoughtful. I hope they don't retain their AI newscaster since they don't even enter." Oh, you guys. This says, "Absolutely creative. I'm really in support of that since I push for AI, but in Ghana, it's just to cut costs." Right. So I think the comments have been amazing so far. It means that like people have actually embraced it. And, this has come to stay.
I know we've had thorough conversation on this, but what is this one thing or two things you think that we left out that's very important as far as, the education?
The education bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like I said, I think when it comes to like ethics in journalism, it is going to, and it should apply for everything that has to do with, journalism. So if you are bringing in an AI tool to help, those policies are supposed to apply, right? I also do think that, I mean, because I was on social media myself over the weekend, I saw like the comments, and I feel like if we are looking at its help as against the concerns, right? I believe it will be in a right step to progress, because because if BBC, and I think BBC, Reuters, these other big scaled up media organizations, if they're doing it, the conversation shifts from fear to progress.
Right.
So why isn't that energy still like here or applied in our parts?
I think we are so used to that. I mean, if it's one of ours, then
Yeah.
we poke holes. But
Yeah,
let it
I
be an
mean,
outsider, then we'll
yeah,
be like,
it's
this
like-
is good.
So I actually think that, you know, the more education we get, and the more like orientation that we have access to, it can pretty much like resolve these conversations, and then that would also give us more time to explore like the nuances, the way it pronounces stuff, and you know, even like the look, the dressing and all that. So I think for what I would say is, I mean, let's just get to a point where we can orient, yeah, and then yeah, it would get better as it was before, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
We still have some nice comments. This
Okay, let's
says,
go.
those hating, AI is coming if we like it or not. Our best hope is they don't pull a Skynet on us where all hope falls on some Kwame Kono, because Killer Alvi can't be stopped this time. And this one says, I was watching a movie titled Messi not long ago, and I realized the journalists who end up being called celebs will lose their jobs soon. Guys.
But thank you so much, Kwaku. I think you've clarified a lot.
Right.
Yeah, I
we'll
hope I
push it.
did.
We'll actually also push it out there because it's what it. And I think it's a human thing.
Right.
When people are not exposed to something, they
Yeah.
find it
They're
at a
difficult to
point,
comprehend.
at
So
a
they
point.
attack onto them.
Right.
When they see it happening back to back, they'll be like, oh, it's actually.
No, even in academia, what I'll say with that, the concern on AI is more on like how transparent you are with it. I'm currently studying my MPhil, and these are conversations that they have, right? You are given a topic to look into, or like some sort of assignment or work to actually go around, and they expect you to be innovative in thinking, right? So how are you going to be able to include AI into your PR or your, what do you call it, communication, right? So the idea of AI is welcomed, even in academia, but it has its limits, right? You don't plagiarize, you don't, again, like I said, the transparency bit of it. So let's just try and then move from the whole idea of it being like what you call it,
Coming to take jobs.
yeah, you know, like the movie, the Terminator movie, where there is a robot going around killing people.
Yeah.
Let's just move from that. It's not here to take away jobs. It's not here to you know, cause any commotion or like trouble, yeah, or even misinform.
Right.
I mean, per how it is used, it's just here to help, like just help, you know. For the foreseeable future, we may not know. It is unknown. But we believe that, you know, AI is going to be a part of us. It's just on how we use it. It's pretty much it.
All right, thank you very much, Kwaku, of course, for always coming through when we need you. And of course, it was very necessary, because this one I had to call people and say, you all need to watch this, because I don't want any questions on it again.
And I hope henceforth they'll be watching. Yeah.
Yeah, they should. They
Right,
should. They should.
right,
I
right.
encourage people to actually tune into that belt. I mean, it is nice that there's something new like AI, you know, going on, and people actually getting into it. Yeah. So yeah, they should tune in. actually.
You heard that from
Yeah,
Kwaku Quansah, the head of new media here at Tobinco Media Group. Mel.
It's been an interesting. Every single day we learn right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
And this one has been an amazing one. I learned a lot about our AI Margaret. And today has been an insightful one as we do it every time on Vibe Central. We say Vibe Central, you say this.
Kwaku, we want to hear you say. When you say Vibe Central, you say this is the culture. That's the energy every day right here. We've had a good time. My name has been Eugene Evans.
And I am Mel. See you same time next week at the same time.
Actually, tomorrow we have a show.